Good morning, everybody. My name is Mahmoud Shalabi, and I am the Senior Program Manager for Medical Aid for Palestinians in Gaza. Almost a year ago, it was the May escalation and the May offensive against Gaza. I recorded the video of my journey to the warehouses in which MAB donated medical disposables and drugs to the benefit of the patients during the escalation. And I am going to record and recreate the video today to see did actually things change a year from that situation or not. I am documenting my journey today, going to the warehouse that we have in the north of Gaza to deliver some drugs and disposables and some lab reagents for the Ministry of Health that are emergency related and needed right now. I'm not sure if you can hear in the background shelling and the raids, but this is going to be a very tricky and tough journey. I started my journey here in this street, and this is my internal neighborhood. As you can see, the streets are empty. So hoping there won't be much danger, but the drones in the sky are extremely close. As you can hear, the birds are singing in comparison to the bombardment sounds and the drones that were actually happening a year ago. The neighborhood is still empty, but it's just because it is still in the morning and people are not still awake. Kids are going to their classes as normally, and my neighbors are going to their work during the holy month of Ramadan. This is a pleasant change in comparison to last May, in which more than 220 Palestinians were killed. I feel it's my duty to show you some of the damage that happened. So can you see the car and the boat? That was actually totally wiped out, including a Talyani family that used to live in one of those buildings, where the father, the mother, and 4 children aged between 7 and 4 years old all died. This was my second station in my journey to the warehouses in the north of Gaza. Every time I pass by this place, I feel the flashbacks coming back to me, and honestly, a bit of trauma also. Where I'm standing was a car that was totally destroyed during the May escalation. The car looked like it was a ball of metal wrapped all together around itself. But over there, over that place, those new houses that were built, this area was totally destroyed and totally wiped out. More than 8 houses were fully wiped out in that area. As you can see, some reconstruction is happening at the moment. But according to the shelter cluster in Palestine, only 95 houses have started the reconstruction process out of 1,600 houses that were destroyed during the May escalation. Also, according to the shelter cluster in Palestine, there are still 1,200 homes that are still destroyed and in need of reconstruction efforts from the 2008, 2014, and 2019 escalations against Gaza Strip. We are currently sorting out the items and getting them out of the warehouse, ready to be transferred to the truck of the Ministry of Health right now. We have reached our second destination. We are currently uploading some of the bulky items, and these are the medical disposables into the vans of the Ministry of Health right now. What you see behind me is part of the stock that we are storing right now for the benefit of Palestinian patients during any escalation that could erupt any time in Gaza Strip due to the protracted emergency situation that we live in. This is part of the stock that we are storing of more than 50 items of medicines, disposables, and laboratory reagents that would be immediately released during any escalation that is upcoming. However, the zero stock levels in Gaza are still drastically unchangeable. The drugs, the medicines are still at almost 40% shortages, and the disposables at 22% shortages. That is why keeping a stock like this is hugely important for the benefit of the Palestinian patients during any emergency that could erupt in Gaza Strip.